Man, here with Princeton, running back and linebacker as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Brodee Rice of the Tigers. And first of all, Brodee, last year, I know it didn't end the way you guys wanted it to, but you had a nice start.
Yeah.
You did make the postseason too, so I mean, you got to be happy with that. Talk about last year and what you got out of it on a personal level.
Well, we started out really like everybody was on the same page all at the beginning of last year. Everybody's nice and healthy, and we started out hot, winning games early. Towards the end of the season, attrition set in, and injuries came in with certain players, such as myself and Eli, with nicky-nack injuries here and there where you had to play around them. And we really didn't have the depth as a team to compete with these guys towards the end with us all being hurt.
Is that different this year, you feel?
I feel as if this year we got a lot of young talent up, and it's given us a lot of depth this year with certain guys at receiver and running back, and even on the defensive side of the ball, some guys switching positions around and playing different spots that they didn't play last year.
I was talking to Eli Campbell, and he's a big guy, probably. He said I asked him the strongest guy on the team. He mentioned himself, then he mentioned you, and I'm sure pound for pound, pretty close with you two. But you're kind of built built different than most running backs in the area, and short, squat. I don't think I'm talking out of line there, but that's what you are, and you're big. Does that give you an advantage when you got to go up in the line? I know you take a lot of pounding and you jump back up.
I think that, like here at Princeton, we pride the weight room. As a team and as individuals, we do. We take competition with it as in who's the strongest. And I believe that with most of the running backs in the area being speed backs, I think with the change of speed with me and more of a power guy kind of does help. I feel like I put my body in better shape than most people.
You're a very strong guy. Do you feel like do you compete with the linemen? And I mean, I'm sure most of the running backs don't stand a chance with you. But do you kind of train with the offensive linemen?
No, I actually train with Dominic Collins. He's a receiver here. I'd say pound for pound, he's one of the strongest dudes in the state.
Well,
more or
he did
less
say
on the
that.
team. Yeah, on the team, he's a really strong dude. Me and Eli compete a little bit on certain free weight lifts, so just power clean and jerk, which I usually I try and keep up with him as much as I can, but he's strong.
You had a nice year last year until, like you said, late in the year, some nagging injuries and stuff. What are your expectations for this year? Because early in the year, you were really on point with the rushing game.
Honestly, as an individual player, I'd love to have 1,000+ yards and 150+ tackles. But me and a sophomore named Markel, we have a really good 1-2 punch in the backfield this year. So I think it's going to, even if that means we're winning games, that's all I really care about.
What are the goals for this team? Is this a team that can win and not just go to the playoffs, win 2 games?
Oh, most definitely. We kind of proved ourselves last week against Huntington in the scrimmage. We competed very well, kept up with them, and I feel as if this year is a whole lot different than previous years. We're kind of work together as one team instead of a bunch of individual players.
How does having a quarterback like Grant Cochran and a speedy guy at wide out and Don Collins help you as a running back? I mean, I'm sure
it kind of takes
not a lot of, proud in the box, not a lot of.
Yeah. It takes the focus point off of me. I mean, most guys, when you see me, they're going to be like, oh, we don't have to worry about him. And with guys like Dom and Grant on the edge, throwing the ball, even younger dudes, we got transfers like Mikey and Nick Fleming and Carter Meacham, returning dudes. I think it's going to be good this year. We got some speedy dudes, and we can air it out, and we can run it behind dudes like Eli and Chase Smith and the linemen that are returning this year.
Cat or dog guy? You a cat or dog guy?
Dog.
Favorite color?
Blue.
You're listening to music in the weight room. What do you want to hear?
Hip hop. Classic or new. Doesn't matter.
Going to eat somewhere? Where are you going? Favorite place?
Compessory.
All right. Hey, I appreciate the time, Brodee, and good luck to you guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.